Assalamualaikum students, welcome to the third lecture. In the previous lecture we had discussed about the five senses that humans have and that are common in animals as well. So the five senses that are similar in human beings and animals are hearing, sight, smell and taste. In today's lecture we are going to discuss all these in a little bit more detail. So let's start today's lecture. So we have five senses. Allah Almighty has blessed us with five senses, and can you just um, tell me? Can you just think for a moment that what do we need these senses for? Um, why do we have eyes, ear, or nose, or hands, or our mouth? Why do we have them? And what if we did not have those these senses? So then just brainstorm and write down your answers on a piece of paper. Okay, now we are blessed with five senses to observe things around us. So a human body is given five senses: sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, and sense of touch, and sense of taste. What is what does sight means? Sight means to see. And what do we need that for? What do we need? Which organ helps us to see things? That is our eyes. What is that? That's our eyes. So we use our eyes to taste, to see different things, to see different things, to see the universe, to see things around us. What if we are blindfolded and we are not able to see anything? So our eyes, if they are properly functioning, then we are able to see different colors, different things in this universe, and everything. And the second sense is sense of hearing. So whenever somebody speaks, we use our ears to hear something, any noise, anything that is said by others, or anything that we hear is with the help of our ears. So it's the sense of hearing. Then sense of smell. And there are different smells in the universe. Some are good, some are bad. So we use our nose to smell different things. This is the sense of smell. For example, then if you are going to smell a flower, it's going to smell so good. And if you're going to sense something bad, then you're going to sense something really bad. So, and it also helps you recognize that what kind of food are you eating, if it's healthy or it's not. If the food is rotten, then you can smell it and tell that okay, this food is not good for me and I should not eat it. Then the sense of touch. We feel with our skin. So whatever, if we have all the above senses, and if we are not able to feel anything, then we are then it would be not it would be devastating. So we feel different things with our hand or with our skin. Whenever we want to do anything, when we want to do any work, if you are going to do your homework, if you are going to do or anything in this universe, you need your hands or different to do different things. So there's sense of touch. We feel with our skin. Then taste. The different kind of taste that you have in your different sort of taste. You can taste sour things, sweet things, bitter things, salty things, different sort of taste. Our tongue is used to taste different things. So it helps us enjoy the food as well. This is the kind of taste that I have. So I have. Then there's a sense of taste as well. So how many senses do we have? We have five senses: sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, and sense of taste. Okay, now the sense of sight. Sense of sight means we can see different things with the help of our eyes. We recognize the color, the size, the shape of the things with our eyes. God has given a sense of sight, and for that He has given us eyes. Both eyes. We use eyes to see and recognize different things in the universe. Okay, for example, if you're listening to this lecture and you're looking at the monitor screen, or you're looking at this laptop screen, or a phone screen, what if you just put a blindfold around your eyes, will you be able to see anything? No. So in order to see different things, we have our eyes. We use our eyes to see different things. We use our eyes to read, to write, to look at the universe, to look at different shapes, to look at the food, to look at everything that is around us. And it is difficult to do things that we can't see. Obviously, if you are blindfolded, and if I have told you you have to do your homework covering your eyes, so will you be able to do it properly? No. You may be able to do it, but you cannot do it in a proper manner because you need eyes to see different things. So this is one of the very important eyes are very important parts of our body. And if we are blindfolded, or if we are if we can't see things, then we are not able to be we are not going to be able to do our work properly. So we need the sense of sight, means we need eyes to see different things. So the first sense is sense of sight. Then we have sense of hearing. We recognize many different sounds with our ears. So for example, you are put into a room, and you just can't see anybody, and but you can hear people. And if you are asked to recognize the different sounds, the sound of your parents or the sound from some animals, how will you differentiate? You are going to listen to them, you are going to hear them, and then you're going to recognize, oh, that's the sound of my mother, or that's the sound of my father, or this is the sound of a dog barking, okay, or this is the sound of some other animal, so this is just somebody shouting. So we recognize different sounds with the help of our ears. So this is called the sense of hearing. Headphones make some sounds louder. We use our ears to hear our teacher. So we use ears to hear all the noises. You are now using your ears to hear me. If you are listening to this lecture, then you are using your eyes to look at the things on the screen, and you are using your ears to listen to my voice. So that's the sense of hearing. What is that? That's the sense of hearing. And when you put on headphones, then you sometimes the sounds, they get louder. If you're going to slow down the volume, then the sound may sound a little lower, and so you can put on headphones to make sound louder or slower, or it depends on you. So basically we use our ears to hear or recognize different sounds, and this is called the sense of hearing. Okay, then sense of smell. We recognize different smells with our nose. So every feature that is present in a body has a function. Every part of our body has a function to do. So what do we use our nose for? You use our nose for smelling different things in the universe, to differentiate and to recognize different smells in the universe. So for example, if you are blindfolded and nobody's told you what you're going to eat, and there are different types of foods that are present in front of you, so how you're going to tell that what kind of food are you having? So probably you can do is you can just smell that food. So if you can then recognize, oh, this is the smell of a spaghetti, or of a pizza, or a candy, or a chocolate, or an apple, or a different fruit. Or if there is a flower, then you're going to say this is some flower that is placed in front of me. So how will you differentiate? You're going to use your nose for that. What you're going to use? You're going to use your nose for that, to smell different objects, or different things in the universe, or different food, or different type of. And it also, when you are going to smell different things, for example, there's a cloth that is in front of you, and apparently it is cleaned, but when then you're going to smell it, it smells bad. That means that it needs to be cleaned. So you have to smell different things. So when you come from school, and you remove your shoes, and your socks, they're smelly. Your mother smells that socks, and she says that I need to clean your socks because they're smelly. Although they're clean, but they're smelly. So we use our nose to smell different things. to differentiate, to recognize different kind of smells, good or bad. Next one is sense of touch. Touch. We touch with our skin to recognize how different things feel. So if somebody gives you, if your mother gives you tea, then how are you going to tell that it's hot or not, or if it's hot or cold? You're going to touch it, and then you're going to feel it, and then you're going to say, oh, this is hot. I can't drink such hot tea. I need a little mild, cold tea. So, and so you use your skin to touch different things, and then you feel how different things. And what do you need use things for? Normally you use your hands. You can also use your feet or other thing as well. Basically you use your skin to feel different things. So normally we use our hands to feel different things. For example, in this picture, as you can see, this girl, she's holding a cup. How is she telling that this is hot? Because she's feeling it with her skin. She touched it, she felt it with her skin. Now she feels it, and she says that the cup feels hot. And this boy, he's holding a cat, and he says that the cat feels soft because he's touching it with his skin, with his hands, and he's rubbing his fur, and he's telling that this cat is really soft. So you use your skin to feel different things, that whether the thing is hot, cold, warm, soft, or sharp, or other things. So it also makes you conscious that, oh, I don't need to touch this thing because this is not good for me. So this is called the sense of touch. So now the sense of taste. We recognize how things taste with our tongue. So what is the function of tongue in our body? It helps us recognize different tastes. So when you are eating an ice cream, which is, you can eat it and tell that, oh, it's sweet and it is cold. And when you're eating rice or a biryani, then you're going to eat it and you're going to say it's spicy, it's salty. If you're going to eat some chips, then you're going to say that, oh, it's crispy and it's salty and it's a little spicy. Or whether you're eating a fruit, you're going to say it tastes nice, sour, plus if you're eating a lemon, then you can say it's sour, and if you're eating grapes, you can say it's sweet and sour. So how do you do that? You use your tongue for that. You use tongue because Allah has blessed us with tongue, which can recognize different tastes. So we recognize things with our tongue, and the taste of different things with our tongue. Tasting different foods is great fun. So if you are going to eat today, then just close your eyes and eat something and tell how does it taste. You're going to taste it and you're going to tell, oh, this is sweet. Never eat anything from a plant until you ask an adult first. So because there are so many, if you're traveling somewhere, if in a forest, or you're traveling to village where there are a lot of plants, just don't randomly pick up and pluck something from the plant or a tree and just eat it right away, because there are poisonous things as well. And there's some plants are poisonous which are not which can really harm you. So just don't randomly pluck something and put it in your mouth, even if it tastes good. You have to ask an adult, you have to ask somebody that, oh, whether it's safe for me, should I eat it or should I not eat it. First of all, you need to wash things and then eat it, because it's very important to keep ourselves clean and healthy. And what we need to do is we need to wash our hands, we need to wash the things that we are eating. Even if you have brought this from outside, you just need to clean it properly and then going to eat it. And do not eat random things in your mouth. Put random things in your mouth. There are different tastes to try. So there are so many tastes in the world to try. And when somebody asks you what's your favorite cuisine, or favorite food, or favorite chips, or favorite juice, so you have a certain taste, because some people, they like sweet things, some people like salty things, some people like sour things, some people like spicy things. So everybody has a different sense of taste. So this is the sense of taste, and we use our tongue to taste different things. So now I have told you that our face has eyes, nose, mouth, ear, and then we have hands to touch different things. So now you know that we have five senses in our body. Now you know that we have five senses in our body: sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste. And we use eyes to see different things, which is called sense of sight. We use ears to hear different voices, to recognize different voices. This is called sense of hearing. And then we have our nose to smell different things. This is called sense of smell. Then we have our skin to touch different or feel different things. This is called sense of touch. And then we have a tongue to taste different things and taste to taste different things. And this is called, and we use our tongue for that. So how many senses are there? There are five senses, which are common. Some of them are common between animals and human beings. So there are five senses: sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of touch, and sense of taste. So this is all for today's lecture. Now our first chapter is done, and I'm going to give you worksheets. You have to do that worksheets at your home, and you have to revise this lecture again and again. If you're not able to understand anything, then you can just consult the school, and I'm going to answer your questions. If you have any queries, you can call the school, and we are going to help you with any kind of trouble that you're having. So I'm going to give you worksheets, and you have to first listen to the lecture. You have to read your book, and then you have to do those worksheets. If you don't understand anything, if you're having any difficulty, then you can call the school administration, and I'm going to help you in every which way possible. And so till then, keep safe and take care.